Hi everyone, Kelsey from TC Fit here. We're going to be doing a 30-minute yoga routine focusing on strength and balance work. If you have a yoga block, have that by you. If not, like myself, I'm going to be just using a box, or you can use a water bottle or something to assist in your balance for some of the poses that we'll be doing today. So thank you for joining me. Let's go in and get started. So come to a seated position on the floor, on your mat. If you're experiencing tight hips or a tight low back this morning, don't hesitate to sit on a pillow or to prop yourself up a little bit. That will help. So we're just sitting nice and tall. Let's just roll your shoulders up and back. Just getting the body warmed up. And a little movement happening. Good, and then place your hands just to the outside of your hip. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, flex to one side, keeping your left hip grounded. Inhale, back to center, and then exhale, set it down. Right side, inhale, lift your arm. Exhale, flex. Inhale, return, and exhale, set it down. Just keep moving with your breath, alternating arms here. You want to keep your hip planted against the floor as we flex side to side. Think of opening through your rib cage, getting a nice side lateral move here. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Let's do one more each. Inhale up, exhale, flex, inhale, center, exhale, lower down, inhale, right arm, exhale, flex, inhale, center, exhale, set it down, left arm, inhale up, exhale, hold here, keep your hip grounded. And now I want you to focus on kind of pulling the arm back and opening up through your chest a little bit more. Your eye gaze turns towards the sky. Just relaxing your neck and shoulders. Finding your breath. Returning back to center and then setting this side down. Right side, inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, flex and hold. Keeping your right hip planted. And then when you feel ready, let's open up through your chest and send your arm back softly. Continuing to breathe. And release yourself down. Let's add a twist. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twist and float your arms down. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, opposite side, twist and float your arms down. Inhale, lift overhead. Exhale, twist and set it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Good. Keeping your hips quiet and steady and allowing your rib cage to rotate side to side along with your shoulders. You don't need to strain and worry about going so far. Just let your body move. You're still kind of warming up here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn, rotate, and hold here. Now if you'd like, place your one hand to the outside of your knee to kind of pull and open through your chest and twist a little bit more. Again, hips staying steady. Inhale, lifting up to center. Exhale, twist to your opposite side. Pause here, grab a hold of your knee and just pull yourself a little bit more. Thinking of bringing out your body like a washcloth. Keeping your chest nice and tall. And return back to center. Keep your left leg bent in, extend your right leg out here. Flex your foot, sitting nice and tall. Inhale, reach your one arm to your opposite leg, and then exhale, float your arm behind, lift up and press and find a modified gate pose. Inhale, set your hip down and reach towards your toes. Exhale, float your arm behind, plant it, and lift and press your hips forward. Inhale, set your hip down and reach towards your toes. Exhale, float your arm back and press yourself up. Good, getting a little movement here. Inhale down and reach. Exhale, float it behind. Press and lift. Let's do two more here. Inhale, reach towards your toes. Exhale, open, set it down and lift. One more time, inhale, reaching. And exhale, lift and just pause at the top here, gang. So your one knee is planted. Press your hips forward, opening through your chest and lengthening through your torso. Your one hand on the floor is directly underneath your shoulder for support. Good, and then set yourself down and let's just go to a nice hamstring stretch. So allow your chin to fall towards your chest. Roll yourself down, stretch to the point of tension, not to pain here. Every body is different. Continuing to breathe. Good, and roll yourself back up. Let's switch sides. So extend your left leg out. Sitting nice and tall, your right arm is gonna reach. Inhale over. Exhale, rotate behind, set it down. Lift and press your hips forward for your modified gate pose. Inhale, set your hips down and reach towards your toes. Exhale, float your hand back. Set it down and press, lengthening. Inhale, hips down and reach. Exhale, open and press your hip up. Good, 3 more times. Inhale, reach towards your toes. Exhale, open and press yourself up. 2 more times. Nice, last one. We're gonna hold it up on this next one here. Exhale, lift and press, hold yourself up. Push your hips forward. Keeping your hand underneath your shoulder that's planted on the floor. Lengthen through your rib cage and through your torso. And release yourself down. Nice job. Let's take it to all fours here, please. This is your quadruped position. So finding a neutral spine, fan your fingers out like a starfish. Knees underneath the hips with your hands underneath your chest. Cat-cow. So inhale, lengthen through your sternum. Exhale, flex and tuck everything under, rounding out to cat. Inhale, lengthening out. And exhale, flex and tuck under. Inhale, lengthening out. Exhale, flex and tuck under. And just move with your breath here. Allowing your body to move, allowing your spine to move. Tuck your tailbone under. Let your chin fall towards your chest. Protracting and retracting your shoulder blades. Couple more. Last one. And good. Now plant your hands firmly into the mat. Curl your toes under. Let's find down dog. So press yourself up and then back. That's the key point here, is really pressing your hips up and back. You look like an upside down V with your body position here. Your your biceps are in line with your ears, your shoulders are relaxed, and your heels are just gravitating towards the floor. Space out your fingertips nice and wide, so the heel of your hand doesn't take all of your weight here. Wrists are nice and straight. Good. Option to pedal through your knees here if you'd like, bending and extending. On your next inhale, shift forward to a high plank. So the hands become under the chest, about shoulder width apart with your belly button drawn in. You always have the option of taking it to your knees here as well. Take an inhale. On your exhale, press yourself back to your down dog. Good. Hips nice and tall. Inhale, shifting forward to your high plank. And exhale, press back to your down dog. 3 more times. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, pressing back. Good, 1 more. Inhale, shifting forward. And exhale, press back, hold your down dog. Shoulders should be feeling warm here. Keep breathing. Take a look at your hands. Step or hop your feet into a forward fold. Knees are soft. Allow your chin to fall towards your chest. Shake your head no. Going side to side. Good. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Bend the arms, swoop up, and then stay tall in mountain pose here. And then give me a little back bend, just opening through your chest. Arms draw out to your side softly. Lifting your heart up towards the sky. Good. Returning to center, draw hands to heart. Right foot stays, step your left foot back, finding warrior one. So your back foot is angled here. Your hips are square to the front. You should be able to see your toes in front of your knee. Hands at heart center here, or bring them up. Your choice. Keep your back heel grounded. Feel lengthening happening through your calf. Finding strength in your warriors. Opening up, we find warrior two, so your back foot becomes parallel with the mat. Sink into it as low as you'd like. Peel apart your arms. Your eye gaze is right over your fingertips in front of you. Good. Continuing your breath work. Now I'm going to have you just rotate and find a high crescent lunge. You're on the ball of your back foot here. Again, you should still see your toes in front of your right knee. Coming up is a warrior three. Bring your hands long to your side. Open up, hinge forward, take off for balance. Balance, finding warrior three. This is a great time if you need to have your block close by or a box. You can stay here. You can bring your arms long out to your side, or you can reach your arms forward. Find good focus. Stay here. You got it. A few more breaths. And gently return to your high crescent lunge. Good job. Chest tall, shoulders relaxed. Rotating back to warrior two, your back leg, your back foot becomes parallel with the mat. Arms reaching and radiating here. Now straighten your front leg. Reach forward just a little bit, and then we move into a triangle. Try to keep your spine nice and long so we're not rounding here. Think of lengthening. You should feel a nice stretch through the front of your leg. Coming up is a half moon. Again, you might want to have your box or your block close by you. Bend your front leg softly, and then take off. Good, find that good balance. Lengthen, turn your gaze forward. Here we go. You got it. Keep breathing. A few more breaths. Your half moon. Your back leg, your knees and toes are facing forward. Good, set your back leg down. Find your warrior two here again. Nicely done. Keep the bend in your front leg, extended side angle. Reach, you can rest your arm down or take it as low as you'd like. And lengthen from your foot to your fingertips. From here, windmill the arms down. Straddle your feet, step back to a plank. We're going to float. Inhale in your high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, curl the toes. Press yourself back to down dog. Good, pause here. Pedal out through your knees and your heels. Feeling energized. We're going to go through the flow series 2 times here, just staying on the floor. Inhale, shifting forward to your plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press up and back. One more time. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press up and back. Stay here. Good. Ears are in line with your shoulders. Hips are reaching tall. Take a look at your hands. Step or hop your feet into a forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Reach the arms up, finding mountain. Lengthen, nice and tall, and then give me a mini back bend. Arms come out to your side and lengthen through your chest. Feel a lovely stretch happening here. Good, draw hands to heart center. Left leg stays, step your right foot back. It's angled for warrior one. Hips are square to the center. Sinking down, make sure you can see your toes wherever you like your arms today. Good job. Your back leg is grounded. Feel the lengthening through your calf. Opening up, we find warrior two. Your back foot becomes parallel with the mat. Sink. Noticing your toes in front of your left knee. Good job. Strong eye gaze right over your fingertips. Turn, we find our high crescent lunge. Sinking down. And then float your arms long to your side. Coming up for warrior three. Hinge forward, take off, and find your balance. Good job. Wherever you'd like your arms, reaching back, reaching out to the side, or forward. Stay here. Focus. A few more breaths, you got it. Gently return your back leg to the floor as we find your high crescent lunge. Good job. Nice. Opening up, we find warrior two. The back leg becomes parallel with the mat again, sinking down. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward just a little bit, and then move the upper body for triangle. And we're stretching just to the point of tension and not to pain here. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. Coming up is your half moon balance. Use your block or your box for support here coming up. Good, now bend your knee, reach your left arm forward, and then lift. So your left toes stay facing forward. Your right leg, toes and knees face ahead as well. Find good balance. Stay here. You got it. A few more breaths. Good. Gently set your back leg down, finding warrior two. Good job. Extended side angle, reach. Remember, you can rest your arm on your leg here or lower yourself down, but it's important to lower yourself down through the legs and not just through your back. From here, windmill, straddle your foot, step back to a plank, let's flow. Inhale, exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press up and back. Stay here for a few breaths. Let's flow 2 more times, or of course you have the option to just stay in your down dog or take it to child's pose. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press up and back. One more time. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale. Press back, pause here. Hips reaching high. Take a look at your hands. Step or hop your feet into a forward fold. Sinking a little bit deeper, chin towards your chest. Shake your head no, side to side. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, reaching up, finding mountain. Exhale, find a back bend. Stay here, good job. We're gonna go through this again, but speeding it up a little bit. Draw hands to heart center, step your left foot back, finding warrior one. Opening up, we find warrior two. Again, make sure you can see your toes. Rotate for a high crescent lunge. Float your arms back. Lift and take off, finding warrior three. Good balance wherever you want those arms. Hold and breathe, few breaths. And gently set your back leg down, finding your high crescent lunge. Returning back to warrior two, your leg becomes parallel. Straighten your front leg, reach forward, hinge for triangle. Good. Half moon, bend your leg, use your block as needed. Lift, pull. Good, let's see your pretty face, look at me. Good job. And then gently set your leg down, extended side angle, reach. And then cartwheel the hands down, flow. Inhale, plank, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, up and back. Take a look at your hands, step or hop your feet into a forward fold. Inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, finding your back bend. Draw hands to heart center, left leg stays. Step your right foot back, warrior one. Make sure you can see your toes. Opening up, we find warrior two. A little bit wider stance. Turn and rotate, high lunge. Float your arms back, lift and take off, warrior three. Wherever you want your arms. Few breaths. Gently set your back leg down, finding your high lunge. Rotate to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward, finding triangle. Half moon coming up. Bend your leg, lift. Hold and breathe. Gently set your leg down, finding warrior two at first, and then reaching forward for an extended side angle. And windmill the arms down, step back to a plank, inhale, exhale, lower down, inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press up and back. Good job, stay here. Of course, if the down dog is just too challenging right now, take it to a child's pose. You always have that option. Just gonna move my back. Keep your left foot planted, pick up your right foot. And if allowed, try to open through your hip a little bit here. When you're ready, swoop your leg through, finding pigeon. Finding pigeon. Keep your hips nice and square. And then lower yourself down to your comfort. If this does not work for you, a great option is to lay on your backside and go hip cradle. So do what works for you here. Sink into your pose. Just stay here for a few breaths. press yourself up. Keep your right leg forward and just take it to a half kneeling stance here. A half kneeling stance. If you need some extra support under your knee, don't hesitate to roll up your mat. Option is to just stay here. We're going into a bow and arrow. So extend your right arm and then grab your left foot. Hold. And up. Release your back leg, sit back into a half splits. Lift your toes up, draw your chin towards your chest and roll yourself forward. Roll yourself up. Walk yourself. Keep your left hand next to your right foot. Back knee can be down or lifted. Rotate and reach. Really opening through your chest and through your rib cage. Float your hand down. Step back to a down dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Ears in line with your biceps. Right foot stays planted. Pick up your left, touch the sky, and if you'd like, open up a little bit. And then step your knee through, finding pigeon or hip cradle. Hips stay nice and square, start tall, and then lower yourself down. Create a pillow as needed for your forehead. And just stay here and relax. Good. Press your hands into the mat. Gently bring yourself up to a half kneeling stance. Again, roll up your mat as needed. Reach your left arm forward. Grab a hold of your right leg for right foot for bow and arrow. Release your back leg, sit back for half splits. Lift the toes, tuck your chin and roll yourself down. If this is uncomfortable going all the way back, just stay in the half kneeling stance. Good, let's walk yourself forward. Plant your left foot, back knee can be down or extended, right hand against the floor. Rotate and open through your left side. Lovely job. And let's float your hand down. Step back to a down dog. And then take the knees down to the floor, widen your knees to the width of the mat, keep your toes together, and then let's find child's pose. You can go extended here through the arms, or you can wrap the hands behind, whatever is comfortable for you. As you're in child's pose, I want you to focus on your breath. Invigorating your body here with your breath. Your mind and your body, thank you for taking these last 30 minutes to be with me and allow yourself to wake up. Hopefully you're feeling energized and ready to conquer your day. The hips sink back towards your heels, your chest gravitates towards the floor. Staying in child's pose. You may stay here as long as you'd like. Take your time to stand. Be sure to drink some water. You did an excellent job today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.